Embarrassing story about acid, since I'm sure my mom and at least one of my brothers is thinking about this upstairs while they're listening to me. Anyone ever been on that Bugs Life ride in the Animal Kingdom in Disney World? I went on it when I was like 6 years old, and they mentioned, we're going to spray acid at the entire audience here, and then they shot water at us. I was 6 years old, so I thought it was acid. Like actual acid. I was an idiot when I was 6 years old. So I was crying and everything like that all the way out of the ride. They had to stop me off at a bench like right outside the ride exit, and everyone was looking at me. And I didn't even care because I was so embarrassed. I think it kept me crying, to be honest with you. I probably embarrassed the shit out of my parents too.
Engaging target.
Oh shit, there's someone. Whoa, hello. Neural shot. No acid for you. Just don't hit that containment cell directly next to us. Holy shit. Use lift before they eat our shields. There's that. They're eating our shields. I should probably heal first. And then throw them. There we go. How about you? Garrus, why don't you overkill? I will... Let's put this one in stasis since he's too close for comfort here. There's that. You... Whoa. Getting shot from everywhere. Hang on. I must have aggroed way too many of them. I don't know what the hell's going on. There's one right on top of me, though. Okay, maybe not right on top of me. Hang on. Okay, that one's dead. Garrus, what the hell's going on? Oh, there's one right there. Why don't we lift him, I think. Garrus, you can adrenaline burst, so you can overkill again here in a minute. Oh, God. It's just me now, and I'm dying. Hang on. Hang on, let's Unity, because my metagel's coming back in a minute, so hopefully I don't die. Come on. There we go. Oh, God, I'm back to being really fucking dead. Throw him for me, Liara. Just back off here before the kill. I'm trying to use cover here effectively, but I can't back off because whoa. Apparently I'm like super capable here. Hang on. Whoa. That could have been bad. We're almost back to normal a little bit. I should probably equip medical interfaces, shouldn't I? Barrier's not going to help you, Liara, unfortunately. Where are you? There you are. Can I lift... Can you lift him from there, Liara? Let's see. No, but he can sure as hell shoot me. There, through the fucking rocks, you asshole. Get out of here. I hate Rachni. Not sure you noticed yet, but you know. Alright. You get neural shocked. Just dodge that like a boss. Okay, well, that didn't go well at all.
Area secured.
I'm going to equip the metagel thingy so that way they have meta interfaces, I think. I can do that right here. Liara, let's do this for you. Your armor. Take off the shielding, put the meta interface on so you have toxic protection. Garrus, the energized weave would be nice, but you really need the meta interface so that the toxins don't kill us. And, every time you approach one of these holes, they start coming out of them. So basically, try to approach them carefully. Don't just run around this area, you know, like I'm an idiot, which is basically what I'm doing. But don't follow my lead, please. But we need to kind of move in a linear path here. So I'm trying not to aggro too many of them if I can avoid aggroing too many of them. There's a couple right there. I hate how they have this invincibility frames thing, like until they. Okay, is the other one not? No, this one's still. Hey, buddy. Stop iframing. Never mind. He's standing there watching. Good. Good, good. What are you doing? You are doing... Why can't I hit you? Die. Damn it. Rocks in my way, that's why. Just go to hell. Thank you. Alright, how do I want to do this? We're not clear. They're right there. Alright, let's... do a lift. Well, alright, well, he's kind of hurting. Orphan, please! Shoot him point blank and still not get anything done. And this guy... Oh, my neural shock's not back. Shit. Toss him, please. Before I get killed. Gotcha. Good job, team.
Area secured.
For now. Oh, crate. Probably gonna be like 6 Rachni that are gonna spawn right now. No, apparently not. I'm just trying to clear the mine out, really. I want to get rid of as many of them as I can. I'm guessing these toxins, the toxin resistance that I have on the medical exoskeleton, because it isn't as good. Oh my god! You're kidding, right? You're not kidding. There's an ion containment cell there. This is gonna hurt a little bit. Okay. Hello. Why don't we? Oh, for Christ's sakes, Liara, I don't need you to be blocked right now. Ugh. Sorry, Garrus. Kill them with extreme prejudice. There we go. These guys are hiding out, and I don't like that. Get out of there. Ha. And last but not least, you there. I don't like you. Warp lift. Double biotic power. Gotcha. Okay. Well, we haven't died yet, so that's fun.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
I get the feeling we're going to die here pretty soon, though, because there's it only gets worse from here, basically, is all you need to know. I mean, I guess we have cover here, so I guess it's a little bit better than it could be. Hello. Let's do a lift. Actually, no. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do a singularity. And I'm going to do a sabotage because the proximity mines that are there will do some damage. It's basically like having a grenade there. So, and Garrus, why don't you just overkill? See? Like proximity mine. Works like a charm. There's that guy. There goes that guy. And there goes that guy. Well done. Singularity works.
We got them all, Shepard.
I'm sure everybody knew that already, but, you know, in case you were wondering, singularity is a very good power. If you're an adept, you should probably master it. Just saying. Okay, there's something in there. Maybe we should check this one out first. Hang on a second. Probably should be blowing my nose on the pause screen, shouldn't I? So the Rachni don't just come from behind and butt screw me. Oh, whatever. Oh, there's 2 of them. Alright, cool. Well, then we'll head inside of here and see what we can do. Okay, so there's 2 good reasons why I just saved there. One of them is that I don't feel like going through that hellhole again, and the other one is because of what we're going to find in here. Because you thought Rachni soldiers were bad? Oh, you haven't seen the half of it yet. Spawn them first. Garrus, you're going to be hurting after this a little bit. Alright, so there's that. Toss that one. Liara, toss that one. Eh. Look at that perfect synchronization there. Awesome. Is that the one in the back that I'm thinking of? It might be. Why don't you do a singularity, Liara? That's there. No, that guy's just going to shoot me with acid. Great. I want to save my neural shock if I can afford to. I don't know if I can afford to, though. Garrus, you do an overkill. I'm going to do a marksman. Well, just got me there. That's why I was saving my neural shock, because these guys in the back here, Rachni Brood Warrior, it's like a Krogan version of Rachni, basically, except it can also use biotics. So now you see why I brought Garrus along, because Garrus has damping, which will increase its cooldown timing on its biotics. Also, if I neural shock it, it's better off. Okay, well, apparently neural shock doesn't work, but whatever. Garrus, don't die on me. Alright, good. That went well.
It's over now.
That went surprisingly well. But those Rachni Brood Warriors, man, they're trouble. They will kick your ass if you are not careful. So, be careful. Trying to fake me out, putting 5 X's in there. Thunder 9. That's not bad. Rex is going to appreciate that upgrade. Did we get a Tsunami 9 yet? I don't think we did. Otherwise, I would have upgraded Garrus on the spot. But no, we didn't. Alright, so this should be the last of them right here. And hopefully I don't just die straight up here. What do we got? couple more holes. A couple more Rachni. Neural Shock didn't do anything to the other guy, even though it's advanced. So let's just do this. Unload on the other guy while I shoot this one. There we go. Is that the Brood Warrior right there? No, that's another soldier. Alright. Save the warp for the Brood Warrior. You do that. He's almost dead. Just go overkill. What's that? Oh, singularity. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Hold the phone for just a second here. So let's warp him. Damp him. I'm going to try to lift him. I don't know if it's going to work, but we can always try. Yeah, it worked! Nice! Records of the Rachni War suggest Brood Warriors, the male-gendered Rachni, only fight when a hive is severely pressed. It's safe to say you've eliminated the Rachni on Nepmos. Good. Good.
Kill confirmed.
Very well done, you two. Very well done. I like the synchronization we had going there with our powers and everything.
All clear.
Although I'll tell you what, we are going to have to go back to Dr. Chakwas' office after this and get some Metagel because I am hurting for Metagel right now. Probably should have saved it until I, Breaker 8. I wonder how good that is. I guess we'd always check with Garrus' stuff. Oh, I got a kinetic exoskeleton. I think that's a little bit better than the other kinetic ones. Yeah, it's better than my kinetic buffer right now. Actually, no, it isn't. It's mostly for shields and mobile accuracy and shield recovery, so it doesn't give me cooldown reduction. So I don't know if I want it, but, well, whatever. We'll see when we get out of here. We got another level up, though, and that's kind of crazy because we're almost at Master Unity. And Garrus will get to the decryption thing. I'll probably just end up throwing the rest of their points into first aid, so that way, because our health is so high at this point, it's probably better to just throw the points in there. What's Shepard going to do once I'm done with this thingy? She's going to be 46. Could I even get to anything good in that time period? No, not really. Because this is 5 away, and the only other thing I might want is Master the Lift, although Caden's got that covered pretty well, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, so I'd get to, like, the one right before it, and then have to stop. I guess I could get Master Throw. Yeah, whatever. I'll figure it out once I'm done with this. And, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'd get Master Throw for Shepard, because she did toss a friggin' Mako tank through a Thresher Maw's head at one point in her illustrious career with the Alliance, so I suppose it makes sense.
On me!
That she'd be really good at it. But, you know, whatever. Garrus, you are in intense need of new armor, man. I'm going to have to do something about that when we get back to the Citadel. I already got that. But I already said that, so we will worry about that later. I think we have to go back to the talk to those Marines and see what they're up to in order to get the next mission. Oh god, lag. Holy shit. Hello? Game? Game? Are you okay? I don't think it is. Hold on a second. The textures are popping in. Alright, hang on, hang on. We might be okay. We might be okay. Maybe I should pause it and let it buffer. Oh my god, I'm hitting like -2 frames right now. What the hell is going on? Oh boy. This could be the end, folks! I should really go back to the Normandy. This is not going well. Alright, come on, buffer through, get through this. I don't think moving is going to help any, but I'm going to try. Yeah. Oh my god, it's so framey. It's probably just this planet, to be honest, because this planet's all volcanic and there's ash flying everywhere, and we just killed the Brood Warriors, and the sky is rather rendered, even though it's a low-res texture. Probably a combination of factors contributing to the fact of why my PS3 is shitting itself right now, in terms of frames. But, I mean, it's kind of buffering out. I'm at, like, probably 15 frames. It might get to 30. The journal hasn't updated yet, though, with the other listening posting jiggers, so that's why I'm going back here. We'll see in a few short minutes whether or not the PS3 freezes, or if the game just kills itself. It's loading now, so hopefully it'll load. I'm going to stop for a second and see if it loads everything up. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to leave that in or out, but the game crashed. Well, it didn't crash, but it was loading, and it was loading at 1 frame per second not even 1 frame per second, it was like a third of a frame per second, basically. And I had to reset the console. So that's not good, but it seems to be working fine now. I got here all right in one piece without the game loading up or anything, so let's see if Lieutenant Durand has anything new to say.
We're good, Commander.
Alright, nothing new to say now, so that means everybody's good here. Means we have to go look for the other listening post, which I happen to know where it is from previous experience. Of course, when I say previous experience, I don't mean Shepard has previous experience. I mean, I have previous experience with it, so we'll go find it. But I'm pretty sure Shepard would find it anyway, because it's still here in the Styx Theta cluster. So whatever, but yeah, that wasn't good. I'll probably leave some of that in because it was pretty funny, but if it's not the computer crashing, it's the game crashing, you know? Of course, the computer crashed on me here too, but I uninstalled the program. I found the source of the problem for the reason why the computer was crashing, and I uninstalled the program for it, so that takes care of that. No asteroids here? I don't think there's any asteroids in this belt. Because we didn't explore this system yet, did we? We just went straight to Nepmos to take care of the signal because it was relatively urgent. So let's explore the rest of the system first. Quaji. Quaji is a terrestrial planet with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. The surface is composed of silica with deposits of uranium and heavy metals. Jesus, sounds radioactive. Clouds of small water ice crystals are common. Quaji skies are full of fine silica dust. From the surface, the sky has a pronounced salmon hue. Can confirm. The cursory initial scans from the Alliance surveyor ship Ibn Battuta showed geometric patterns in the northern hemisphere deserts, visible only in the ultraviolet band. Normandy's sensors see nothing of the kind. Well, that's weird. Normandy's sensors are top of the line. Maybe it was lower than top of the line standards for whatever they saw up there. Or maybe they were just crazy. We got some platinum though, so that's cool. Kind of. We didn't really need it, but you know. Vormani. Is that pronounced like a V? I don't know. Vormani has only been visited by a single unmanned probe. It is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with large formations of water vapor clouds in the upper atmosphere. It's pretty. I like it. It looks cool. We found a Prothean data disk here. A few odd readings. Chief Engineer Adams fine-tuned the scans and discovered an automated repair drone in orbit, which he and Tally brought on board, dismantled, and found a Prothean data disk. Cool. Again, don't need it, but you know. The only thing we need now are 2 rare earths, and we can get those later anyway, so no big deal. Chofen. Chofen is an unusually small hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of sulfur and hydrocarbons in the atmosphere. How small? 21,481 kilometers. Kind of small. The Alliance surveyor ship Ibn Battuta reported inconclusive evidence of hydrocarbon life in the deeper layers of the atmosphere, over 1,000 kilometers below the cloud tops, where pressure compresses Chofen's hydrogen into a liquid state. Ooh. Be kind of hard to... I guess it wouldn't be kind of hard to survive if you're like a, you know, single-celled organism or something like that, like an amoeba or something, where it's just like you eat the liquid and that's all you do. You're not really affected by the pressures. But I don't know. Proof of life in this environment would prove many long-standing theories. Unfortunately, only a probe with extremely expensive mass effect generators could survive the crushing pressure long enough to send back useful data, and the probe would be lost in the attempt. Simple expense makes investigation doubtful. That's unfortunate, but, you know, what are you gonna do? It would help out science, but, you know, you gotta think of the business end of it, too. Anyway, the other listening post is in the Acheron system here. They're all in Styx Theta because this is where those pirate signals have been coming from, so it makes sense that they would have another one in the same cluster. So let's travel to Acheron and see if we can't find the other listening post.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
Alright, what's the situation, Admiral?
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy. and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
That sounds like, yeah, it's not exactly something that I can just, walk in and... This is a hostage situation, sir. I gotta be more careful than just going in there.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
You can count on me, sir.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
That is not the mission that is in this system, is it? I'm pretty sure the mission in this system is just the listening post one, so let's have a look. I'm pretty sure that's just the... Yeah, this is the Paragon exclusive mission, the one that you get for getting a certain amount of Paragon points. And it is in the Cacus system of the Hades Gamma Cluster. I probably didn't say that right. But that's where it is. It's not here. We will find what's here shortly, but we'll go take care of the stuff in Cacus later. As long as the Alliance doesn't throw anybody else there, I'm sure that they won't be using them as human shields for much of anything. But for now, we got to explore the Acheron system, so that's what we'll do. Starting with Farthorol. A modest terrestrial planet, Farthorol has a thin atmosphere composed of carbon dioxide and chlorine. The crust is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of nickel. The terrain is extremely rough, a patchwork of craggy overlapping craters dating back to the formation of the solar system. Yeah, I can see that. Farthorol is tidally locked to the star Acheron. The day side has never been fully mapped. Probably because of radiation, I would imagine. But glad we're not exploring around on that planet. It would probably suck to move up and down those craters like crazy. Altahi, sure. This is where we have to land. Altahi is an exceptional form of planet called a Roche world. Put simply, it is one half of a pair of small and unusually dense terrestrial worlds, Altahi and Antahi, that orbit each other so closely they effectively share a single atmosphere. This does not mean that one could fly from one to the other, but both have identical atmospheres, and dust from one often can be found on the other. Both worlds share an atmosphere of nitrogen and ethane. The surface is warm and mainly composed of silica dust and dark basaltic rocks, with extensive deposits of heavy metals and radioactives. Tidal effects from Antahi create constant heavy wind. So these planets are right next to each other? Is that what I'm getting? Is this Antahi? No, that's Grosalgan. What the hell is Grosalgan? Okay, so I'm guessing Altahi and Antahi are really close to each other, but that's where the next listening post is. The Lieutenant Durand back on Nepmos didn't tell us this, but that's where we need to go for that. I don't think we have a mission for it right now, but I'm pretty sure we can go there. I don't think I glitched. We'll go back there in a second. Grosalgan. An enigmatic rock and ice planet, Grosalgan has a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane. The surface is composed of frozen water and chlorine. Not mainly, just that's all it is. Okay, cool. What we got? Magnesium. Alright. Don't need that, but cool. Again, it doesn't hurt having backup sources of these things. Imanea. I'm an idiot. How do you do? Though exceptionally large for a terrestrial world, Imanea is composed of water ice and with a core of various carbonaceous compounds. Too bad I can't get access to any of them, because I can't survey the planet. It has a density only half that of Earth and an atmosphere of nitrogen and carbon monoxide. The surface is composed of surprisingly pure water ice with a high albedo, meaning it's highly drinkable, correct? I think that's what they mean by that, but cool. If this place wasn't so damn close to the 5 kiloparsec ring, that might be a good place to do some, ice cracking. Whatever the technical term is for ice cracking. You know what I mean. Let's land on Altahi before I make more of a fool of myself. I don't think this mission takes as long as the last one did, but since we brought Liara and Garrus along for the last one, I think we'll bring Liara and Garrus along again. They worked pretty well together with what I had, especially with Master Damping with Garrus and Singularity with Liara. Those really helped, as well as Warp with Liara. That also helped a lot. So let's take them along. It's kind of a similar situation. Excuse me, I'm yawning. That must be Antahi over there in the background. Kind of a similar situation as I was with the Cerberus stuff with Caden and Ashley, because it was an Alliance thingy, and they had, they were there when the Missing Marines one was done, so they had a stake in it, you know? A personal stake in seeing it done. Well, There's only the listening post, so at least that's all I have to worry about. Let me put a thing on the map there so I know exactly where it is. But this planet apparently is relatively flat, so we might be fighting some Thresher Maws here, so we can't be too careful. We're also more than likely going to be fighting Rachni here, which is also not a good thing. But, well, we can handle Rachni. We can handle Thresher Maws too, but, you know, can't be too careful. That doesn't look like flatland. This looks like jagged land. You're lying to me, topography! This is probably up here somewhere, isn't it? Like right past this ridge. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, right there. Let's not run it over. Whoa! Okay. Almost ran it over. Even though I just said it. What do we got? Samarium. I think that's a rare earth as well. Whoa! They jumped out of it. I'm like, boing. Let me out of here! Gotcha. Rare earth, rare element. Cool. Almost done with that one. And next we've got the outpost, and I have a feeling this is relatively flat land, so we're probably going to fight a Thresher Maw right now. Hello. I don't want them to come up, but I know that it's going to come up here. As soon as I let my guard down, you know it's going to happen. An earthquake that's going on in the background, or am I just lagging again? I can't tell. Well, let's get this other element that's over here while we're here and we're not getting attacked by Thresher Maws, and then we'll head over to the listening post and see what's going on over there. Hopefully it's not too big. What have we got? Can't tell. Gold. There's a lot of gold in these hills, but Pem already made that joke, so I don't really have any entitlement to it. That heavy metal, and that's just about it, I think. There might be another element around here somewhere, but I don't really care at this point. I kind of just want to keep going and get this mission done. I don't like fighting Rachni Brood Warriors. They're tough. Some of the toughest enemies in the game, frankly. And it looks like there's an anomaly, maybe? That's what that looks like to me. Right near the listening post. I'm surprised that none of these are marked on my map. You'd think they would be, but apparently the map developers were feeling lazy today. There's definitely a lot of enemy heat signatures on my map, though, so that's what we got. Some kind of probe. Let's see what's in it. Shadow.
Heading to position.
What do we got? Nothing. A sorry capsule, so probably Matriarch Delnaga's writings. Watch it be like a Turian insignia, and I'll be like, what the hell? No, it's the Matriarch Delnaga's writings. Whether it was placed before or after it crashed is uncertain. I'm sure that's a question we'll never find the answer to. Just like the one from the thingy, the Prothean ruin on Elitania. Oh boy.